What's good, how? So today is a tutorial, if you will, on how to hide love handles. For me, it's a sensitive topic because I wasn't even supposed to have love handles. I did this thing in middle school and it just made me have love handles. And I basically forced my fat up, if that makes sense. And now I can't really get it to go back down, so I have like permanent love handles unless I work out and stuff, which I do go to the gym now, but who knows how long it's gonna take to like shape my body how I want it to. So for the time being, I'm gonna just hide my shit like I always do. Sidebar, my neck may seem splotchy because my self tanner's coming off and my foundation doesn't match my neck, so deal with it. Let's start with the very obvious things to cover up love handles. Like you can just, this is like for picture purposes, you just put your hand on it. It hides it, you know, no one knows. You're on the pic, you're doing like this, or here I'll go back more. And so you want to pick like this, you just cover it, hide it. If you're doing like this, you can do something like that. It's all about posing, but you literally just put your hands over it, no one knows. That's just like obvious, so nothing crazy. Another obvious one that people may not want to do is Photoshop. It's really just, honestly, everyone does it. No one should, you know, like, it's very common. But if you want to look snatched without having to do anything, really, just get you Facetune or Facetune 2. I like that one. It just has like better tools, but I have the first Facetune right now, yeah. So you do that, you can go to the Reshape Tool, and the Reshape Tool lets you adjust a specific part of the body without having to adjust any other parts. So you kind of zoom in and focus on one without dragging other parts of your body to make it look kind of like wafty, warped, warped. This tip may be obvious as well, but not like in the way that you think. I don't know. So obviously a waist trainer or una faja is going to be necessary. So this just lets you have like a very nice hourglass in public without having to like, you know, people no one will know. So this will, like, the thing is, like, if you're wearing a crop top, obviously you have to have high enough jeans to cover it or wear it low enough. But for me, if I'm wearing a crop top, I don't wear the faja. I just, like, you know, deal with it and just be out in public. But or if I'm out in public and I don't want to wear this, you just wear a jacket. Yeah, you just wear something that's open in the front and like no one knows, you know, you're just chilling and like no one gets over in the back. Very easy, takes 2 seconds, bam bam boom. That's what I notice a lot of people do, but it's just because, you know, what are you supposed to do? You don't want to get surgery unless you do. It's $6,000. I researched it. So you're gonna place this under your jeans. This is gonna help you give a nice just form. Like, it just really flattens out everything to where there's no uneven bumps. It's just like a nice curve towards the ass. So if you look at this before, it's kind of like bunching up right here because that's where my love handle starts, right here, and it's gonna end right here. Then once I put the faja on, it's gonna make it blend together. With the faja on, see, it just smooths it out to make it nice and curvy, and there's no like harsh like bulges right here like that are bunching up. It's just making it smooth all the way down and making it minimize the appearance. And it kind of gives your butt a little bit lift, or maybe I'm just tripping. But yeah, and like from the back, you know, it hides it as well. It just like goes smooth and down. So my next tip is gonna be to avoid clothing that's gonna accentuate your love handles. So first, primarily, is underwear. So for me, like stuff like this with like a really tight waistband, and it's thick too, it's gonna really push up your love handles even more and make them stand out more. So even though this might be comfortable, this is gonna go underneath the love handle and just like, you know, really sit there and just make it look more obvious. So I would avoid stuff like this unless you're chilling at the house. But again, constantly wearing stuff like this over time can make your love handles more permanent or just stand out more. Not a scientist, but I'm just saying from my experience. For underwear, you want to stick to something that's comfortable and that's not too binding. So like something that's like, it doesn't have to be a thong, but like cotton, lace, something that's really just gonna chill on top of it and not squeeze. It's just gonna literally chill on top of your hips and like that's it. And it's better for your vagina too. It's gonna breathe more. Alright, let's talk about jeans. So jeans are very important when you're trying to minimize the appearance. So obvi with love handles, it's kind of hard. You don't want jeans that are too low because then you're really gonna see them. Like you're actually gonna see the actual skin, you know? But you also don't want jeans that are too high-waisted, because when the jeans are too high-waisted, they're just gonna kind of make you focus on that part that stands out most, and it's gonna be the love handle. So it's gonna be like, you know, your torso and then your love handles that stand out so much, and then like your ass that kind of goes in. So it's gonna make it stand out more when it's like super high-waisted, because that's the furthest thing that's like extending outwards. So you wanna avoid that and kind of find what works for you and what looks best on you. For me, super high waist, I'll buy it just cause like it's making me look skinnier from the front, but if I want to like hide my love handles, I'm just gonna wear a jacket, or I'm just not gonna care. But otherwise, I like mid-rise a lot, cause obviously you can't do low-rise, it's just not an option. But mid-rise is cool, like these are mid-rise, and I'll try them on, but it just helps because it sits right above the love handle, no higher, like it's literally just right there. But yeah, it sits right where my love handles would begin. So it's just kind of like creating that block to where it's not just exposed, it's literally just starting right there and then going down. And again, I know that my love handles definitely aren't the worst. Like, there's definitely like more extended ones out there, but mine are just like, because I stopped constricting them and stop making them like pushed up even more. So, and I'm also trying to like avoid carbs, because carbs go straight to love handles, and I'm trying to like work out and stuff, and like I should be doing cardio to like burn off fat and stuff, but dude, cardio is like for the birds. Like, but if you do want to wear skirts or a bodysuit or a dress, you can always buy undergarments that helps slim you up. In my previous video for my Fashion Nova haul, I did buy undergarments, and they were pretty cheap. It was like 10 bucks each, and it's just like something to slim you, to like slim the lower half of you. So one is like a thong, and it's kind of like a faja, but it's more softer, and it just like slims you at that. Again, those are available on Fashion Nova. You can probably find them at Target or Walmart too. But yeah, I hope those tips helped you. Maybe you'll use them, maybe you won't. So happy catfishing.